Hello, I'm Jordan Thomas.
And I'm Malachi Schaefer, and welcome to our coverage on Edinboro's Superhero Homecoming 2017. This year we've been celebrating 160 years of Edinboro University as well.
Edinboro has been pretty busy this week, so let's recap some events that took on.
On Thursday we had the Bring It to the Table screening and live table talk. It was at the Baron Fornes Library, and they showed a film, Bring It to the Table. Also during the table talk we had Emmy-nominated director and producer Julie Winokur. The film is part of a community engagement campaign aimed at engaging citizens in civic action and empowering everyone to take an active role in breaking down political partisanship.
Our bonfire coronation happened last night, which crowned the homecoming king and queen for this year's parade. The bonfire took place before the coronation as a celebration for this year's homecoming. Students and others joined for the celebration of the selection of the homecoming king and queen, which was Terrence Cheeks, a wrestler of Edinboro, PA, and Leslie Conanello as our queen, who is a member of the Sigma Sigma sorority.
Also on Friday, we had the Athletic Hall of Fame. Different sports teams were recognized, such as football, soccer, volleyball, track and field. 9 members were also inducted into the Hall of Fame. We have Justin Bausch, 06 in football, Greg Vizork, 05 football, Renee Canfield, 05 volleyball, Jerry Cass, 67 football team, and also earned the Distinguished Service Award. We have Mark Dingman, 95 track and field, Tim Flynn, coach since 1997, Seth Fragel, wrestling team, Jeff Grafius, men's swimming, and we also have Katie Latimer, women's track and field.
After the homecoming festivities, later for the 50s and 60s athletics, we're having the Red Raiders dinner at Van Houten Dining Hall. This event will be taking place at 5 to 7 p.m. The athletes and friends share memories of the athletic teams of the 50s and 60s, back then known as the Red Raiders.
Today we also have our homecoming football game. It's the Edinboro University versus Mercyhurst. That's going to be happening from 2 to 4 p.m. We're also going to be covering that on edinboronow.com. And also, for the weather today it's going to be in the high 75s and low 63. It's going to be cloudy until 2 p.m., so it's going to make for a very great football game today. And it's also going to make a really nice day for a parade. We're going to cut to commercial right about now.
What are we talking about?
Also during our sports events today, we have many sports events that are going out through today and also throughout the rest of the week. Today we have our Edinboro football game. Also we have our volleyball game from 1 to 4 p.m. today in Clarion University. Also during this week we have women's soccer versus Mansfield, Sunday 1 p.m. at Sox Harrison Stadium. Women's soccer Wednesday 3 p.m. at Seton Hill. Friday women's volleyball at Macomb Fieldhouse 8 p.m. versus Gannon University. We also have women's soccer at East Stroudsburg University, 11:30 p.m. on Saturday. We also have another football game. It's a home game, Saturday at 12 p.m. versus Slippery Rock in Sox Harrison Stadium. We also have men's swimming and women's swimming at IUP, 1 p.m. on this Saturday. Women's volleyball, 5 p.m. at Macomb Fieldhouse and Mercyhurst.
While we have the homecoming parade and football game to look forward to today, here are some other events that are going around all throughout the day today. We have a community party in downtown Edinboro. This is happening from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. There will be live music, local vendors for everyone to come and shop and walk around and socialize. Our second annual Friends Beer Garden will be happening today at 2 p.m. where you can join your fellow alumni for some drinks and good times. This will be in the parking lot right by Sox Harrison Stadium, and you must have proper ID to participate in those festivities.
Also this morning we had the Kilton Mile. There's a long mile run where they're wearing kilts is encouraged. It's a university tradition which originated from part of the first Highland Games and the Scottish festivals in 1993. It's a $50 cash for first place and a trophy for best dress. We will have the winners of that later today. Homecoming Festival is at Lewis C. Cole Auditorium Lawn from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. as well. We have a community party for downtown Edinboro, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. with live music and local vendors.
So as we see the festivities are going around today, we're going to be seeing different floats from all sororities and clubs at Edinboro University. And it'll be pretty interesting to see the unique touches they put on this year's superhero theme. Right now, we have people walking around, tables being set up. So the homecoming parade from the music sounds like it's coming closer to our way. So as we watch, you'll be able to watch live now at edinboronow.com and be up to date with the parade.
There's also a lot of people hanging around too, out around the sidewalk, and there's also people who are sitting on top of roofs here. It's very fantastic to see the amount of support that Edinboro is giving to both the people in their community at Edinboro University and also all the events that are going on this weekend. They've spent a lot of time and a lot of preparation in order for this homecoming because they wanted to make it special for the 160th anniversary.
So, Malachi. And right now we'll be going to break. Hi, and we're back for coverage of the homecoming parade. So Malachi, what was your favorite event that happened this week?
My favorite event actually was yesterday. They were having at the golf course here in Edinboro, they had a little alumni get-together. Dylan Bartgummer and myself and another person DJ'd for that event as well, and it was a really fun time to see all the alumni come out and enjoy to get together and talk and whatnot. So I thought that was a pretty cool event. What was your favorite part?
I would probably have to say that the parade is my favorite part. I really just like seeing everyone out, socializing people, the different vendors outside. And it's definitely really fun to see the unique floats that the campus sororities, fraternities, and clubs do each year.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what kind of floats they have this year. I know it's superhero themed, so that's going to be really cool. So I'm really excited because I'm a very huge Marvel and DC fan. Usually you can't mix the two. One person's a DC fan or one person's a Marvel fan, but I can kind of like both of them.
So, for the serious question, how do you think today's game's going to go?
Honestly, I think they're doing pretty well so far, so I think they're going to do decently well today. Hopefully they can get a score on a win for our homecoming game, but it's all up to them.
Yeah. It's interesting, though, because both Mercyhurst and Edinboro are 3 for 3 right now, and we're both coming today with losses. So, hopefully, our Borough Pride will help us win today and give us the spirit and energy, I should say, better known as hypeness, that we need to win today's game.
Right. Yeah, and I'm really excited. We're also going to be covering that football game also today, again, at edinboronow.com from 2 to 4 p.m. So I think it's going to be pretty fun.
What is your favorite memory so far being as Edinboro student for the homecomings you've been to?
Actually, I I think my favorite memory was during my freshman year. I was so hyped about the parade. They were handing out candy, and I used to live on a main street where I used to live, and they used to give out candy. But every time they would have a parade, we'd actually be gone for some reason. We would go camping, or we'd be gone for the summer. So usually when they do their 4th of July parade in my hometown, which is the big parade, we'd always be working. So I think my favorite part was at least getting candy from past years that I wasn't able to. How about you?
I think my favorite part would probably be participating in the parade. I've participated each year for a dance team and being a cheerleader, so it's just fun really just to walk around and just see everyone and just to be a part of it. It's just a great time. It flies by going throughout the whole route of the parade, and it just gets you really excited for the football game.
I actually was part of a parade too. I used to be in the Boy Scouts of America, and we used to lead the parade that was in our hometown as well. So we're actually going to go to commercial break right now, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Listen, I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you judge me for having a problem. No one is going to know that I need help. I need help. I know that no one is going to judge me for having a problem. I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you listen.
Okay, so we drowned the fire,
Yep.
stirred it, drowned it again, and now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. Already posted it.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes, and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch! Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Edinboro, our Edinboro coverage for Homecoming 2017. So today, actually, we have another event going on. We have our beer garden going on today. It's in front of the big dome that we have here on campus. What do you think about it?
I honestly think that it's going to be a great time for the alumni and everyone over 21. But unfortunately, if you do not have proper ID, you will not be able to participate in the event. But it's very fun. It's food, drinks, and just basically a tailgating before the football game. So it will be fun. And also, as I see people literally sitting on their houses, forgot to mention another very traditional homecoming event, our Cakes and Eggs. Now, Cakes and Eggs is an early start to, as you can say, homecoming tailgating, which starts at 6 a.m. and is throughout all the downtown Edinboro bars. Have you ever been to Cakes and Eggs, Malachi?
I actually have not. So I never actually knew there was an event on campus until this year, actually. Maybe we'll go out and see it later on today. Also, another cool thing about the Edinboro Parade is that a lot of people are lined up currently on the streets, and it's really cool to see how everybody's coming out and whatnot. But I think the really cool thing is that the parade is slowly coming to us, and we also have people who are recording us now, actually, who are very excited about campus media coming out and promoting the event. But we're going to have full live coverage of the entire parade throughout the entire time that's going on. So you'll be able to see everything at home if you aren't able to make it out here.
And honestly, I feel like this is a great way to just bring the community together. I mean, with all the vendors, food, things that can be sold, people just walking around, it's a great opportunity for local businesses and for just students to just show their pride and come together and celebrate our university. We don't really usually have that as a normal thing here. So to see everyone coming together and just having fun, a part of the community, both students and residents, I think it's a really exciting experience.
I think to go back in time just a little bit, I think the most people I've seen here was at during the Highland Games, which is another event that goes on in Edinboro, and I think the Highland Games can equally match up to the parade this year in the homecoming season. The Highland Games is really cool to see everybody come together, and it's just a great feeling for the Highland Games and also for the parade, for everyone to come here and gather and celebrate their Edinboro spirit.
So, if you're looking for anything late night to do, there is also going to be dance held at Crawford Gym, hosted by the Black Student Union, themed Bad and Bougie. This dance will be held from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. It's $5 at the door, and you must have your student ID. So if you're looking for anything fun to do tonight, Crawford Gym is the place.
And make sure you guys comment down below what your favorite part of the entire parade is. And also comment down below what you think is going to be, the floats are going to look like, and what you're excited about.
Speaking of commenting, as some self-promo, if you're not watching us live already, EdinboroNow.com will have all of our news updates and shows, and we also have a YouTube page, Edinboro Now, and Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all same, Edinboro Now. There you can follow us and catch up with our newscasts, stories, what's going on basically all around campus.
Yeah, let's talk about the newscast a little bit while we're here too, waiting for the parade. Edinboro's campus media, ETV, does a newscast every week, every 2 weeks. We try to put out all the events that happen, recap the entire week or entire 2 weeks that we've followed along with the newscast. But we also think that it's a great thing for you guys to watch, so that you guys can see what the events are like and maybe actually come out next year. Actually, Jordan and I also help out with that. But Jordan hosted it one time. How did that feel?
Hosting is definitely scary at first, but as you just get more relaxed around the camera, it just becomes a lot more easier. You just always have to remember to take a deep breath, slow down, and relax, and it ends up being fine.
I think it's definitely a nervous experience because this is actually the first time I've ever hosted an ETV event, and I'm actually shaking in my boots right now. But I'm enjoying myself. I'm having a really good time. It's a really nice day. Actually, it just hit 63 right now. It's slowly getting up. Earlier today, it was like in the early 50s,
yeah.
And so that's pretty crazy how it's gone up in temperature so fast since then. But we're hoping that by 2 p.m. we get a nice 75-degree weather for a football game today. But it's a little bit cloudy out. It's not too cloudy. You still see some sun. So we're really excited for the parade coming down the street. And it sounds like it's really close. It keeps getting closer and closer every time you listen.
That is right. And what's funny about Edinboro is that we are really known for our bad weather. But it just seems like, luckily, on the perfect days, we seem to have good weather. We could go days snow, days of rain, but on that one special day, it just always seems to clear up. So hopefully, like the forecast says, we'll have sunny skies for our football game.
Yeah, that's also been interesting. For the past week, we've had really hot days. We'd have really cold days, especially last few winters. They weren't really winters. They snowed just a little bit. Some days we would get at least like 2 feet of snow. Other days we'd get no snow at all, and it'd be in the 70s, and it'd be really nice. So that's interesting. What's your take on that?
Global warming, honestly, because I have no other way to explain it. It's hot in the fall, cold in April and May. But you know what? As long as it's sunny today, that's all I'm
worried about. At least it's sunny during the football games. But also, we're going to go to commercial break right now, and we'll see you guys after that.
call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham, bam, minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Listen, I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you judge me for having a problem. No one is going to know that I need help. I need help. I know that no one is going to judge me for having a problem. I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you listen.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown, and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch! Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Edinboro University's homecoming coverage. Today I am here with
Sarah.
And I'm Katie.
And what organization are you guys a part of?
We're the Sisters of Tri Sigma.
All right, and what are you guys doing for the homecoming?
For homecoming, we usually do a stand, which is like right behind us over here, and it's for our alumni. We have donuts, muffins, water, food, everything, just so it gives a place for everybody to come back to and get to see everybody.
Okay, and what's your favorite part of homecoming?
My favorite part of homecoming is all of our alumni coming back and everyone just gathers together and it's so much fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. That's my favorite part too, just getting to see everybody once they graduate.
Okay. And what's your favorite part about Edinboro University as a whole?
I think the campus is really pretty. That's the main reason why I came here, and also all the majors.
I just like that it's small and it's kind of family oriented. You can get to know people within your major a lot better than you could at Penn State or something like that.
Okay. We're also going to go to a commercial break. No. Anyways, but yeah, so like, are you guys enjoying the parade so far as it's coming down?
Yes, we are. This is actually my first time getting to watch the parade. Usually I'm cheering in the parade, so.
Oh,
something
really?
Different, yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is my second time seeing the parade.
Second time seeing the parade? And what year are you guys here at Edinboro?
I'm a senior.
I'm a junior.
Oh, okay. And you guys are almost done. So you're almost done. Are you going to go to grad school here at all?
I'm an early childhood and special ed major, so not right away. I'm going to try and teach a little bit before I do that.
I might go to grad school here. I'm not really sure what I want to do yet.
What major are you?
Animation.
Oh, okay. My roommate's also an animation major as well. Yeah. So that's really cool, guys. I'm really happy that you guys decided to come on today to tell us. So we're actually going to go to commercial break right now. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham, bam, minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Listen, I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you judge me for having a problem. No one is going to know that I need help. I need help. I know that no one is going to judge me for having a problem. I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you listen.
Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Malachi Schaefer.
And I'm Jordan Thomas.
And today we're going to be going over our events for a second time for anybody who've missed them. We're going to be covering, on Thursday we had Bring It to the Table, a screening live table event. It was at Bear and Forness Library. The film showing Bring It to the Table. We had a talk with Emmy-nominated director and producer Julie Winokur. The film is part of a community engagement campaign aimed at engaging citizens in a civic action, and also empowering everyone to take an active role in breaking down political partisanship.
There was also the Power to Connect presentation by Dr. Siam Proctor, who has a bachelor's in environmental science. And on Friday, we had a big day for the alumni. The 26th annual Golfing and Friends outing took place, where alumni and 3 of their friends went on the golf course to enjoy some time together. There were mulligans and fantasy cards for purchase, and there was entering skin games and one-hole competitions.
The 29th annual Speech Language Pathology Alumni Conference, it was a continued, it happened on Friday as well. It was a continual education event for the people who gained their masters in speech and language pathology. 2 all-day seminars were led by many experts. Athletic Hall of Fame also happened on Friday. Different sports teams were recognized, such as soccer, football, volleyball, and track and field. 9 members were inducted into the Hall of Fame as well. Justin Bausch, 06 football. Greg Bezork, 05 football. Renee Canfield, 05 volleyball. Jerry Cass, 67 football team, and he also earned the Distinguished Service Award. Mark Demon, 95 track and field. Tim Flynn, he was a coach since 1997. Seth Fragel, wrestling team. John Grayfish, 96 men's swimming. And also Kelly Lattimere, 06 women's track and field.
The Fighting Scots Backyard Barbecue also took place, known as the Alumni Reunion. They were able to relive old memories with their college buddies in celebrating this 160 years of Edinboro University. Last night, the bonfire coronation of the homecoming Queen and King took place at Polk Student Center. The bonfire is a celebration of the homecoming festivities. Students and others joined their friends for the celebration of the selection of the homecoming King and Queen. The King was Terrence Cheeks, a wrestler, and the Queen was won by a member of Sigma Sigma Sigma, Leslie Connello.
Today we also have several events going on. Today we have the Kilton Mile that happened this morning. It was a race where wearing kilts is encouraged. It's a university tradition which originated from part of the first Highland Games and the Scottish festivals in 1993. The winner will receive a $50 cash for first and also a trophy for best dress, and we'll have those winners later. Homecoming Festival, Lewis C. Cole Auditorium is happening today as well from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Local vendors are there, student art club show where they're selling and demonstrating art from across the media, a community lunch at noon, and also a kids zone where face painting and other games will take place. We're going to go and take a break right now. We'll see you guys after the break.
So there you are, shuffling through a stack of resumes and you come to mine. This is it, first impression, my way in. But can my resume show you how I truly stand out? Like that I was studying, going to night school while working 2 jobs just to help my parents pay for groceries. Or being the first one to always step up. No, that's something you just can't put on paper. Look beyond the resume and discover new ways to develop great talent that is dedicated, hardworking, and determined like me.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown, and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch. Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hi guys, and welcome back. Today I have an alumni from 1972 with me. Would you like to tell us your name?
My name's Donna Berquist.
Okay, and what did you graduate with here at Edinboro?
I was an elementary education major.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite part about all the parades so far?
Well, I really haven't seen anything of the parade, but I'm looking forward to seeing it when it comes down the street.
Right. So in previous parades, what would you say your favorite part is always?
Well, I really don't have a favorite part I would say probably the music would be it. But things have changed so much here, it's hard to recognize the campus.
Right. A lot of things have changed.
Yeah, because I really haven't been back since the 70s.
Oh,
so
really?
This is a complete change for me, yeah.
Well, welcome back to the campus. We're glad to have you. Yeah.
Thank you.
We're going to go and switch over to our report, but we're going to see, as we see coming down the road right now, we have our President Walker and his family coming down right now. We also have admissions coming down the road as well. As we see, we have the cheerleaders starting to come out and the band too.
Wow, the Color Garden dance team look really great today, don't you think?
Yeah, they really do.
Okay. I feel like this music is exactly what we need to get the audience and our students ready for the game today.
All right, and we're going to welcome the 2017 Edinboro Marching Band. They've been preparing a lot this year with drum majors Carly Lubick and Jillian as well. All right, that was amazing. I think that was a fantastic show by the marching band. I know the drum majors and Lutz as well has been preparing a lot for this, and I know they've been doing a lot of hard work in order to do that. Right now we have what seems like the younger UP cheerleaders coming on as well. But and here we come. Coming on the street right now.
I'm pretty sure that's our homecoming queen, Miss Leslie. And she's looking beautiful today. Now all we're missing is our homecoming king, Mr. Cheeks. Leslie Connello. talking about? What? I want to. And here comes the first honorary homecoming princess.
So let's wait for the rest of the parade to come. We also got the winners of the Kilton Mile. We have Ryan Foster for the men and also Kara Foster for the women. The husband and wife duo that coaches the EU cross country team. Very well done.
Can they walk a little fast?
Just a reminder, all the live action that's going to be happening this week or this homecoming day is going to be on edinboronow.com. You can watch it all day today for the football game and also for the entire parade.
And make sure to follow us on our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts at Edinboro Now.
Oh wow, would you look at that? It's a trebuchet from the science department. That's really cool.
Wow, these are getting impressive. I'm excited to see what the rest of the floats look like.
I can see some pumpkins down there as well. It looks like it's a pumpkin trebuchet used for launching pumpkins. That's pretty interesting. I've never seen something like that before. And also roller derby girls rolling down the street as well. We got some little puppies running down the road too. That's cute.
Now, I'm not sure, but that looks like a gingerbread house coming up. Icing roof, lollipop doors. I think that is.
Yeah, we also want to mention our theme this year is superheroes. As you guys can see through the previous floats, we've had Batman, and have several other superhero floats. So we're hoping to see more superhero floats. As we see that's coming down the road right about now, we have our gingerbread house. Let's see, that's actually pretty cool. It's very creative. See all the candy that's attached to it. It looks like something that you would create with those kids.
And we have our Edinboro News Journal coming up. These are mailed weekly to 6,500 homes in the Edinboro-McKean area.
We also have our Northwest PA Pride Association. I see they're walking down the streets promoting LGBTQIA plus as well, identity and whatnot. I'm really happy for them that they're here and whatnot. It's really cool to see them. We also have cheerleaders too coming down for them as well.
We see more people on the floats now, but still missing our homecoming king. Terrence Cheeks, where are you?
I see our homecoming courts coming up right now. We have our king and queen inside of the car behind them. It's pretty cool to see all the cars that they're sitting in, and they got really nice clothes on. Really, really nice clothes.
Now, are these... Okay, I think these are our local homecoming king and queens from the neighboring high schools. Up now we have Abby Flack and Simon Zier. Then, after Abby and Simon, we have Brad and Jen. Okay.
So right now, we have our homecoming king, have another homecoming king and queen coming down. It's in a black Mustang, which is a really nice car. But you see them, they're really having fun, throwing out candy and whatnot.
And honestly, I think it's really great how Edinboro involves the local communities in their high schools, because all these previously king and queens were actually local high school students. Okay, here we see some moms in their strollers. And now it sounds like another band is approaching.
People who just passed by are part of Edinboro Manor here in the Edinboro area. It's really nice to see them coming out and helping out and supporting Edinboro University as well. So up now we have General McLean School's band, high school band. It's really cool. Having a lot of fun coming out here and supporting Edinboro's homecoming day as well. It's very nice to involve the community as well as involve the university itself. So let's see what they have to play. And that was General McLean High School playing Can't Stop the Feeling. It's a pretty nice song. Did pretty well on it, don't you think?
Yes, they do. Very impressive for a high school band, and their color guard looks amazing. I love the colors of their flags. And it looks like we actually have another float approaching.
That's a really interesting float right there. It looks like she's inside of a volcano. Right after that, we have the 4-H Club supporting Edinboro University as well during their homecoming times. And they have horses too, which is really cool to see. Horseback riding has always been a personal favorite of mine. How about you?
Definitely. Very fun. Horses are very big and scary, but still a fun time. And I think that horse has Superman theme decorated on it, as well as the person who is riding it.
We also got more horses coming up with kids dressed up in costumes. I can see we have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and we also have a banana guy on a horse as well. But it's good to see all the horses coming out for Edinboro as well. We also have the Waterford Bucking Broncos coming out as well, all dressed up. Some people dressed up as Vikings, some people dressed up like Supergirl. It's really cool to see them out and about on the horses.
And I think we also have some Little League football players coming our way too. And I think that's one of my favorite parts about parades, is definitely seeing the kids involved and whatever there is doing throughout the parade. It's just nice to see them being
We can see all of them waving hi to the camera. They're really excited to be on camera right now. They're really pumped to be here, which is absolutely amazing. That's what we want to see through our little kids inside of the community, is seeing them all excited to be here. Just fills the community with hearts with warmth and joy to see them coming out here and enjoying what they're doing.
Coming down the street, I see we have some more cheerleaders approaching us. Really excited to see what performance they have for us. Now, aren't these bird cheerleaders just adorable?
Now, looking at these cheerleaders here, do you see yourself in those people, the younger people in that generation?
I do. Growing up, I wasn't a cheerleader, I was a dancer, but I definitely can relate to them performing in front of audiences. And I'm really excited to see what they put together for us.
That was an awesome performance by the Boro cheerleaders. Having a lot of fun out here. It's very exciting to see them out here as well.
And up next, we have the Edinboro Youth Wrestling Club. And I don't know that everyone can hear them, but they're definitely chanting the "Who are we, Borough?" You can tell in their little bodies that their Borough pride is strong. And here also comes Edinboro Youth Wrestling's floats.
It seems we have the Captivators from Cambridge Springs, Pennsylvania coming down. They're tossing and turning their batons up in the air, having a lot of fun today. Playing Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Look at them go. That's pretty impressive. I'm certainly not coordinated enough to do that myself. See, we got some people from Erie County, PA coming down today as well, with another really nice car full of stickers as well. As we have.
And here we have our Edinboro University Honors Program.
Right now, coming down the road, we have the Crimson Chin from Fairly Odd Parents. It's one of the comic series inside of Fairly Odd Parents where Clef the Boy Chin Wonder, also known as Timmy Turner, teams up with the Crimson Chin to fight crime. But that's from the hit show Fairly Odd Parents. And it's really cool to see how well they've portrayed the Crimson Chin on a float, which is pretty impressive. As we have some time today, we want to kind of go over each of the people in the homecoming court. First up, we have the males, the people who are nominated for King and Queen. We have Tyler Barnhart. He's from Phi Sigma Pi. We have Adam Brandthuber from Alpha Phi Omega. We also have Terrence Cheeks from the wrestling team. Michael Graham from Lambda Chi Alpha. And we also have Anthony Hinshaw from Phi Mu Alpha Symphonia. We also have Nick Hoffman from Kappa Delta Rho. Adam Moore from Alpha Kappa Lambda, and Jesus Munoz from Phi Kappa Psi, Will Speed from the Highland Ambassadors, James Imler from Delta Sigma Phi, Lucas Brown from Club Baseball, Nicholas Stankavage, Psi Chi, and also for the Queen candidates. Jordan, would you like to tell you the Queen candidates for us?
Sure. For Queen candidates, we have Sarah Albalono from Alpha Gamma Delta, Emily Barba from Alpha Sigma Tau, Leslie Colanalo from Sigma Sigma Sigma, Michelle Kuzaza from Phi Sigma Pi, Carly Gilbert from Phi Chi, Allison Konecki from Zeta Tau Alpha, Haley Schmidt as a Highland Ambassador, Rachel Shari from Alpha Phi Omega, Kristen Thompson from Alpha Sigma Alpha, Shelby Vaughn from Sigma Alpha Laudum, Kylie Young from Delta Zeta, and that's it.
So we got a pretty full homecoming court. We'll be showing you guys who the winners of the King and Queen are once they pass by. It seems like we got the Cooper Supervisor coming through with a really nice Mustang, it looks like. It says win this car, you can win it if you guys would like. And we also have Swell coming down the road. Pretty nice. We have some antique cars coming down the road as well, which is really always good to see. The guy's revving his engine, showing off his really cool car. We have another really nice car coming down the road as well. It seems as coming down the road, we have Jet 24 News Station coming out of Erie, PA. It's a big supporter of Edinboro University. We're always happy to have them here at the parade. And I think she's a golden apple or a silver apple, it looks like she's dressed up as, but Jet 24 News Station, always a huge supporter. Always happy to have them here. Seems that people are starting coming down to the end of the parade just to view it one more time. Couldn't get enough of it, so they decided to come down and see it one more time. Edinboro University's parade is looping all the way through Edinboro. It's actually going into downtown, then it's circling back over to Compton Hall. So you guys see that they're walking down the road from the suburb area, just so that they can hit all the houses that are around this area. Sounds like we have another marching band coming on in, which is pretty cool. Let's see who they are.
Coming up now, we have a Pittsburgh native, Perry High School, and their marching band approaching us. And what I really like about Edinboro University is they always try to involve local schools and organizations. A lot of people that go to Edinboro University are from the Pittsburgh area, so it's nice to see one of our home native schools here to represent us and celebrate with us for our homecoming parade. Coming by, we see a truck with some monster sound system. A guy behind it looking like he's trying to get people to get excited and pumped up. Has some pretty nice dance moves. Let's see what he has in store for us.
Oh, look at him dancing. He's so excited to be here. Is he a break dancer? He's kissing the camera too. Look at him go. Oh, man. But I really like his dance moves. It's really cool. Oh, he's getting some camera attention right now. He is excited that the camera's right on top of him. Ooh, ooh, man. Oh, he's really excited for that camera. It's 15 seconds of fame. Look at him go. Man, here he goes still. It's so great to see people have a passion for what they love to do. People are dancing with him. That's crazy. Edinboro's really getting down with this guy. Whoa! You guys dancing to Good Vibrations. What a great song to dance to. I think that was my favorite part of Edinboro's parade so far. Upcoming now, we have Edinboro's Potterfest floats. If anybody doesn't know, Edinboro Potterfest is something that we hold every year. It's a pretty fun time for everybody, and I think they enjoy it a lot. Did you participate in any of the Edinboro Potterfest activities?
I wanted to, but unfortunately I was working. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, so I would have loved to be there. I think Potterfest is one of our biggest events that we have on campus, literally. And behind our Potterfest, we see another maze, corn maze float coming. This corn maze, it's Wooded Nichols corn maze. It's now open. Very nice float. And is that a live horse I see, or a bull?
That's a bison.
A bison.
Yeah.
With a little girl riding it too. She does not seem afraid at all. More courage than me.
While we wait for the next float to come, we also want to say that we want to announce the winners for the Kilted Mile again. We have Ryan Foster for the men's side and Kara Foster for the women's, husband and wife duo that coaches the EU cross-country team. It's amazing how they won. They're part of the cross-country team, so they must be really good at running then.
And let's not also forget about our football game happening at 2 o'clock, the Sox Harrison Stadium. Make sure you're there. We'll be streaming it live on edinboronow.com. And again, follow us on our Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube account at Edinboro Now. Just to remind you, if you weren't live with us, our homecoming court nominees were, for second runner-up, King was Michael Graham from Lambda Chi Alpha. Our second runner-up for Queen was Shelby Vaughn, Sigma Alpha Lambda. The first runner-up for King was Will Speed, a Highland ambassador. The first runner-up for Queen was Kylie Young, Delta Zeta. Now our 2017 Edinboro University King and Queen were Terrence Cheeks from the wrestling team and Leslie Colanello, Sigma Sigma Sigma. She just said she was going to switch the camera. It's like they need to walk faster. Here comes our Air Gymnastics Center. Now behind them we have some of the little gymnasts doing cartwheels, front walkovers, anything you can imagine. And these little kids are talented.
It looks like the gymnastics center is going to do something for our camera crew, which is pretty amazing. Doing some flips and tricks. I was never, ever able to do gymnastics. I actually participated in gymnastics for a few months, but was never, ever able to do anything. So we ended up stopped doing that. But have you ever done gymnastics in your life?
Actually, I have. At the studio I grew up in, gymnastics was a required class, so definitely remember these days. Now, I don't know too many people that can walk on their hands or flip over. How about you, Malachi?
I know a few people, but nothing that me or my friends can do. But my cousin actually does gymnastics, and he's done it for a very long time, and he can actually do 3 backflips on the trampoline, so he's pretty good at it. In this truck, we have Little Miss Townieville coming through here as well. She's waving on in the back as well. Then we got some Edinboro Pride again. Now we're hoping to see more superhero-themed stuff today. It doesn't seem like that, but we're pumped to see more floats. To see a lot of activities now coming down the street. We have the Edinboro University School of Education coming up now. They're celebrating physical education from preschool to 12th grade for the School of Education. So they have a pretty impressive float. Oh, they got all the kids. They got kids too coming down the street, supporting the youths of today, the future of the world. Our students coming down. It seems as if they're bringing on a story as well for people to read. Not quite sure what the story is.
These kids are adorable in their costumes today. I mean, I just love watching the kids participate in these events. Thank you.
People are starting to take photography pictures of us, but we're still here. We're still happy to be here. Still watching the parade. It seems that now we're having some superhero costumes come down the road from IU5, from Erie, Pennsylvania. See that we got some Superman, some Wonder Woman, some Iron Man. All amazing superheroes.
Malachi, if you had to pick one superhero, what would be your favorite and why?
Now that's a really loaded question, but I've always been a fan of Iron Man and Spider-Man. Two of my favorite superheroes. How about you?
Well, my favorite superhero movie would definitely be the original Spider-Man, of course, hands down. But I think my favorite superhero, I think it's Catwoman, if you can classify her as a superhero. But definitely, I love her.
I'd classify Catwoman as a superhero. She has some good inside of her. Let's see, right now we have a big Marvel float from one of our Greek life organizations on campus. It's pretty interesting. It seems as if the thing that they have there is that they put their organization on the side of the Avengers Tower. They created the Avengers Tower, but made it their Greek life tower, which is really interesting and really, really creative. Also got the Social Work Club coming down the road as well. Sporting some superhero comic strips and whatnot. We have the Edinboro Theater coming down as well, Edinboro University Theater, all dressed up in different costumes.
Coming down the road now are some more tractors. This tractor is funded by Land Pro of Edinboro, Pennsylvania.
Coming down the street, we have another organization all dressed up in not only superheroes, but other costumes as well. I see that we got an Aquaman or Aqua Girl coming down. We also have Green Lantern, we also have Hulk, and let's see, we also have, oh, they're just holding up signs of Kapow and whatnot, some comic features and whatnot.
As a reminder, here are your Kilted Mile winners. Ryan Foster, Karen Foster. These are a husband and wife duo that coach the Edinboro cross country team.
Just letting you guys know that even the parade is running a little bit later than expected. We're still going to be covering the football game, Edinboro versus Mercyhurst, from 2 to 4 p.m. here at edinboronow.com. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and also subscribe to us on our YouTube channel in order to get notified. Hit the little bell to get notified when we start streaming for the Edinboro football game later today. There's a particular gasoline smell in the air, knowing that the tractors just passed by. Kind of reminds me when I was younger in my hometown, we had an ice cream truck that used to pass by with the same smell. So it kind of is a little bit of a familiar thing for me. Kind of reminding me of an ice cream truck coming down the road, but still bringing that excitement towards Edinboro for future parade floats and what.
Next comes up the Because You Care pet adoption organization with some cute furry partners.
It's really good to see them advocating for pet adoption. Pet adoption is very important in our community. Bringing a pet home and giving it the love and care it needs will help it out a lot. So these pets need a home, so it's very nice to see them here and advocating pet adoption. And here comes their float as well. It's the Superhero Adopt car. It looks really nice. They decorated it with a bunch of comic strip Bams and Pows. And we also have people sitting in the back showing off some more dogs for you guys to look at. And they're showing off all the dogs, allowing them to everyone to take a little gander what the dogs look like. Which is pretty exciting. Up behind the superhero adoption, we have the student nursing organization here on campus. Showing off all their dogs as well and all the medical supplies that they have.
Following the student nursing organizations, Edinboro University's international students.
Here at Edinboro University, we have a very wide program, a very wide and amazing program for international students to come here and participate in Edinboro University. We also have, here at Edinboro University, we also have a study abroad system as well, which allows students to go to different areas to study. So it's very cool that we have this international program. Up here we have the Kearsarge Fire Department coming on through representing Edinboro University. It's very important that our firefighters get the appreciation that they do, risking their lives every day in order to save ours. We also have the Edinboro Lakeside Association for lifeguards. Lifeguards in itself are superheroes as well as firefighters, risking their lives every day in order to save ours. We have another organization for Greek life coming down as well. As soon as they're all coming together, have a lot of fun. They're really enjoying the parade today. Actually, here we have a pretty incredible float coming on by. We have Dr. Octopus. We also have Spider-Man. It seems as if Spider-Man has trapped Dr. Octopus behind one of his webs, which is absolutely an amazing float. But we have the Black Widow as well. We have Spider-Man and we have Dr. Octopus. It's very impressive.
Up next, we have the Edinboro equestrian team. It looks like they brought along 4 friends. Now, personally, I don't know if I would be able to ride those horses. Definitely would need some skill involved, but our equestrian team is very well known, so I definitely feel like they have an idea of what they're doing. And it looks like the horses for the equestrian team have their Captain America symbols on there. I see Wonder Woman, Batman, Captain America. Very nice. Just a reminder to tune in with us live as we stream the Edinboro football game today at 2 p.m. And you can also follow us on our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube accounts at Edinboro now. And it looks like the weather is getting beautiful, more beautiful by the minute actually. Here's a reminder of some of the events going on throughout the day. We have the community party, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. in downtown Edinboro. Homecoming parade, which is going on right now. The second annual Alumni and Friends Beer Garden. And we have our 50s and 60s Red Raiders dining experience at Van and Hoot Dining Hall. That's from 5 to 7 p.m.
Yeah, it's actually gotten a lot better outside. There's no clouds in the sky currently, and it's currently 68 degrees outside. We do hope by at least 2 p.m. it will get up to a good 75 to enjoy the day. It's a little bit chilly outside, but we're hanging on in there. Next up, we have a lot of people in the float representing the Edinboro white and red. I never knew you could fit that many people inside of a float. I think if I were to give them an award, I think I would give them an award for most people inside of a float. How about you?
Yes, that's definitely a tight squeeze. Hopefully they didn't have anyone fall off during the parade.
For an interview? We need to use the facility. Oh, yeah, there's a ramp right there. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, but I see your... We have everything blocked.
Actually,
there's a ramp on
there's a ramp on the other side over here. Yeah, if it's
Other
locked...
side of the building?
Yeah, if you go right around here, it's on the right.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Pop the door open.
Yeah, thank you, Maddie.
You made it?
I thought they were going in for an interview. Safety. There goes your arm.
Up next, we have another float coming around from our local McLean Thunder. Now this looks like a Little League baseball team. And with the ribbons and medals around their neck, it seems like they're a pretty good baseball team.
Our biggest pride moment campus media history is probably the strike. I mean, that was the first time everybody worked together.
Next up, we have our exclusive step team.
Just letting you guys know, if you guys would like to tweet to Edinboro University's campus media or Edinboro University in general, our hashtag is #BoroHoco17. You guys go ahead and tweet us your favorite moments at Homecoming 17, and what your favorite part of the parade was at hashtag BoroHoco17. Next up, we have our UPB organization on campus. They're our university programming board. They put on a lot of events towards Edinboro University, and they're very active in Edinboro University, and we're very thankful that they put on the events they do. We have Mary Ann Horn. We have Edinboro's mayor. Very happy to have her here today. Seems as if our step team that's here is doing a little dance for us, which is pretty cool. Actually, this is my very first time seeing a step team. How about you?
I actually went to one of their events last semester, and it was a really nice performance they put on. It's a little smaller than what I remember from last semester, but I am excited to see the other events that they have throughout this semester and next semester coming up.
Up next, it seems as if we have, well, I'm not really sure what this is. You guys are going to have to see it for yourself. We have, there's animals inside of there? That's pretty impressive. Got a little circus going on here for you guys. Got a clown that's getting some airtime as well, dancing around and whatnot. I think another part that I really like about this is that there's a lot of dogs outside, and Edinboro University students don't get a lot of interaction with animals, and I think this is a great time for them to get some interaction with some animals that we have here on campus. A lot of cute dogs on campus today. Oh, next up we have our ROTC, it looks like. We have our veterans here today. Giving out candy to the kids is always a great thing. The kids always love getting candy here at these events. We have our Phi Sigma Phi coming up after. Coming up, it looks like we have our Edinboro University Paranormal. Is that Paranormal Society? Man. Seems that they got characters like Hellboy, so on and so forth. I'm not sure exactly what all these characters are, but I do recognize some of them.
And coming up, we have our Warren Area High School Marching Band.
Still going on. We're cutting it at 1:15. We'll do a closing. Okay, we have 15 minutes, and then we're gonna be packing it up.
Seems that we have Miss Katie's dance studio, dancing to "I Need a Hero" from one of the famous movies, Shrek 2. All dressed up in Captain America apparel. And they're putting on a little show for us, which is always fantastic. Got ZTA with their Batmobile float, which looks absolutely incredible, with Batman standing out of the top, waving hi to everybody. Since we have ERG audio coming through as well, Ergo Audio. also from Edinboro area. Very happy to have them here as well.
And here come our home favorite, our Edinboro Scottish bagpipes. It's a funny little joke my friends here and I like to make for ourselves. You know you're at Edinboro when you hear those bagpipes.
Coming up right now, we have our Sheriff's Department, an Edinboro Police and Fire crew. Some of the people that help Edinboro out immensely. We're so thankful for them to be here today. I've always liked to look at the spinning part of the front of the fire thing. I've never understood why that's a thing.
I don't know either. I feel like with the loudness of their sirens, they make an entrance for themselves anyway, but it always helps to have a decorative touch.
Up behind Edinboro Fire Department, we have Edinboro University Police. Edinboro University Police serving the Edinboro University campus every single day. We're very thankful to have them here as well. There you go, you can hear the sirens coming up of the Edinboro Fire Department. They're happy to be here. They're happy to be serving Edinboro, which is always fantastic. We're just going to wait a few seconds to see if that's a wrap here for the 2017 HOCO Parade. Just waiting to get confirmation on it. It seems as if the parade is over for now, but anything can come around the corner at any second of the day. I actually think that's pretty much it for Edinboro for the parade today. Oh, it seems as if we got one more thing coming around the corner here.
Well, Malachi, how did you enjoy this year's parade?
I think I enjoyed it a lot. I think my favorite float out of this entire parade had to be the Dr. Octopus and Spider-Man with Black Widow and the new show. So right now we're going to bring it back. But that was it for the parade today. We had a really good time today. It went through. But unfortunately now we're going to have to pass it off over to we're going to go live for our Edinboro football game starting at 2 p.m. today. Thank you guys so much for joining. My name is Malachi Schaefer.
And I'm Jordan Thomas. Thank you for watching.